Alright guys, so I'm just going to do a quick tutorial today on how to make a stretch corner or a strong corner using just T-posts so that you can stretch fence against it. So first we got the corner post here. I'm just driving it into the right depth, and let me show you what I'm talking about here. We're going to use a triangle system here using just T-posts to actually make a corner which you can stretch fence on, and you know, I'll stretch it with my truck and it won't come out. So alright, so we're going to take a T-post here, just put it out about 24 inches from the bottom. We're going to drive it in at an angle here and drive it right to where it's about even with the post. So got a 28-pound T-post driver here that I got. Get it lined up with the line. We'll start it kind of straight to get it going a little bit, and then we'll just bend it over like this, kind of get it right in line there. We don't want it right at the top, and drive it down in there. Like that, until it's even with the post. Bend it if you need to. Okay. Alright, next let's take about 6 feet of baling wire, and what we're going to do is simply just wrap it around here over and over and over again, and so that we can get a good strong amount of wire on there. Alright, now we're just going to use our pliers here to tighten this up a little bit, and then I'll show you how to tighten this whole thing up here. Alright, so just to start off with, we're going to use a screwdriver, something really smooth and strong but small in diameter, and we've got to twist this around, okay? And you need something smooth because you're going to need to get it out once it's done in there, okay? So I have to kind of twist it around, and it tightens up pretty good, but you need to be able to get it back through, and we're going to go ahead and put it through another time and twist it on around. And this is just, you see how it's bending that T-post? It's putting an incredible amount of pressure on that T-post right there. You can see the angled one is already bent just because of the tension, and that baby is not going to move. So now we're going to do the same exact thing for the other side here and put another post in. So let's get that on. So just like before, we're going to start it straight to get it going in the ground just a little bit, about 24 inches from the corner post there, right on the line. Get it started a little bit, but not too deep, just enough to hold that hole, and then we're going to bend it over and line it up right there, and then we're going to go ahead and drive it the rest of the way in. And just like before, get it same height there, and we'll get us some baling wire about 6 feet. We want to make about 10 wraps around that, so you don't want any less than 10 wraps around the whole thing like we did before. And let's tie it up. Now we're going to tighten this up with the pliers here. Just don't twist it too many times because it will weaken the wire. About 3 times the most you can twist with the pliers. And then using a screwdriver, a Phillips tip screwdriver. This is the hard part, is getting this to go ahead and bend and go through. It takes a bit and takes a lot of strength to get it to come around. Once it flips over, it'll close up. It's a little easier, but it's already bending that post. Got a big bow in it so far, and we have to flip it one more time, but you got to stretch this thing to get it out, and you got to be careful to keep that twist in there. That first twist, hold it in there, work it, and get that thing out, and then we've got to put it in one more time on the back side like that, get it through, and then twist it on around again. And there we go. And that is a strong corner, buddy. And I'm going to pull against that with my truck and stretch the wire on this fence to make a really tight fence, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end.